While most gamers have known just how cutthroat Activision can be with its sketchy microtransactions that they try to attach to their beloved games, everyone is finally getting a true peek into how exactly this publisher truly treats a lot of their talent within the company. As we've seen for the last couple of days, Activision Blizzard is cutting ties with over 800 people within their company. A lot of these are assumed to be talented game creators who are going to be out of a job and will soon be looking for work elsewhere. Now, of course, there are times when a company needs to think about itself and make sure they are being profitable, so tough decisions have to be made. But this particular case is very troubling because Activision just had one of their most profitable years in their history. Actually, if you look at gaming as a whole, it's been one of the fastest growing forms of media in the entire world. It's making so much money that other companies are trying everything they can to get a piece of the pie. Be it Amazon, Google, Apple, whoever, they're all trying to get in to gaming because it's extremely profitable. Yet Activision, who is one of the most profitable companies in the gaming industry, deemed it necessary to cut 800 people's jobs in order to meet expectations they set up earlier in 2018. A lot of people are wondering, how could all these layoffs happen with a company that's so extremely profitable? Well, Activision explains in an interview that a lot of this is tied to Destiny 2 not meeting expectations. Johnson of Activision Blizzard says, Activision Blizzard wanted to break up with Bungie because the Destiny franchise was failing to meet its commercial projections. He says, Destiny is highly critically acclaimed, high quality content, but it was not meeting our financial expectations. Specifically, Activision said previously that Destiny 2's Forsaken failed to meet companies' expectations, though Bungie asserted that it wasn't disappointed with the game. Now, while Bungie says they weren't disappointed with the game, were they disappointed with the sales? That's the difference. Johnson specifically says that Destiny 2 is one of the main reasons for this financial failure. Now, I understand that a lot of people love Destiny and it's a game that's near and dear to their hearts, but most people will have to admit, Destiny has fallen on hard times as of late. But that's not the reason I'm making this video. I'm making this video because while I know Destiny 2 wasn't going to have much content coming in 2019, which would hurt Activision Blizzard's revenue for 2019, and this is what Johnson explains. When Activision Blizzard management conducted a financial review for 2019, the company saw signs that indicated Destiny would not be a material contributor to the company's profit. Not only that, but Activision Blizzard assigned some of its own studios, including High Moon Studios and Vicarious Visions, to assist Bungie in developing Destiny content faster. While this all makes sense considering the work that is needed to fix Destiny 2's missteps, what I can't shake is what he said after all this business talk. Johnson says, Bungie was tying up one of our scarcest resources, developer talent. While High Moon and Vicarious Visions will continue to work with Bungie on Destiny content for a transition period, they will be freed up after this to work on other Activision projects. Earlier today, Activision Blizzard said it plans to increase the number of developers working on games like Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Overwatch, Warcraft, Hearthstone, and Diablo by about 20% in aggregate over the course of 2019. It could be that High Moon and Vicarious Visions shift some of their efforts to these projects, but that hasn't been confirmed at this stage. See, this is what bugs me about this statement. While I understand a lot of their talent was tied to Bungie and the huge franchise that is Destiny, why would Activision get rid of 800 game developers or people with game development experience if they are such a scarce resource? It sounds very counterproductive to let go of 800 proven workers that have made huge AAA games and contributed to the most successful financial year in your company's history. I have a feeling that a lot of this has to do with Activision basically destroying a franchise in Destiny and wanting to just cut ties with Bungie because they didn't want to put the money into fixing a huge problem. And I have a feeling Bungie, the people who created Destiny as an IP and brought it to life, didn't want to move on from the project and wanted to try and save it. Now, I know I sound like I have a bone to pick with Activision, and that's because I kind of do. They have destroyed great franchises like World of Warcraft, Diablo, and now Destiny. So while I'm happy they've left Destiny, I feel they left the game in an unrepairable state. It's ironic that when Destiny was at its height, most people would look to other games and say, oh, this is going to be the Destiny killer, or this game will be the Destiny killer. Little did we know that Destiny 2 and Activision would be the Destiny killer. It sucks when greed gets in the way of a game's success, and it sucks even more when greed gets in the way of people losing their jobs. Let's hope a lot of these people land on their feet and find a home elsewhere. We've already seen a lot of studios reach out saying we're hiring, studios like Microsoft's The Initiative, Sony's Santa Monica, and a lot of other top tier studios reaching out to these developers saying, hey, give us a call. But honestly, I want to know what you guys think about all this. Are you annoyed with Activision? Is Destiny truly to blame for the financial failure that Activision Blizzard is having? Do you think Bungie can honestly save Destiny? What's the next IP that Activision will turn its ugly head towards and scare the hell out of us? Go down below and let me know. And like always, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. It means a lot to me and it helps the channel out more than you know. And also follow me on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always around talking to all kinds of gamers, so go there and give me a follow. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's all for today. Have a good one, and remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.